Hi there, and welcome back to Relationship Reset Academy. I'm Michael Flynn, and over the past 15 years as a marriage counselor, I've worked with countless couples facing challenges in their relationships. Today, I want to talk about something that's not easy to face: the signs your husband may not love you anymore. Whether you're noticing changes in his behavior, feeling disconnected, or just wondering what's really going on, this is a safe space to explore those feelings. In this video, we'll uncover the key signs to look out for, and more importantly, what you can do next. And make sure to stay with me till the end, because I'll also share some actionable steps to help you gain clarity and navigate this difficult time with confidence. If this resonates with you, don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a video that could help strengthen your relationship or guide you through challenging moments. Let's dive in. First things first. Let me start by saying that love in a marriage doesn't just disappear overnight. Sometimes, though, the connection fades, and certain behaviors start to show up. These can feel like alarm bells in your heart, but the good news is, recognizing them is the first step toward action. Now, I've been helping couples for over 15 years, and I've seen it all. There are clear signs to look out for, and once you understand them, you can start addressing what's really happening. Here are 5 signs that your husband may not love you anymore. Sign 1. He's emotionally distant. Let's talk about what emotional distance really looks like, because it's not always as obvious as you might think. Sure, he might not say, "I love you," as often anymore, but it's deeper than that. Emotional distance is when the connection you once had feels like it's slipping through your fingers. Maybe you used to talk for hours about anything and everything: how your day went, dreams for the future, or even silly things like what you'd do if you won the lottery. Now, those conversations feel rare, rushed, or non-existent. When you try to share something important, does he seem distracted, like he's more interested in his phone or the TV? Or worse, does it feel like he's just not interested at all? Another sign of emotional distance is when you stop feeling like a team. Remember when you tackled challenges together? Whether it was budgeting, planning a family trip, or even deciding what's for dinner, it felt like you were partners. If that's been replaced by silence, or you handling things on your own, that's emotional disconnection creeping in. The worst part? It's lonely. You can be sitting right next to him on the couch, but feel like you're miles apart. Here's the thing: emotional distance doesn't happen overnight. It's often a gradual process. The good news? Just as it's built up over time, it can be undone, but only if you recognize it and start addressing it. If this is hitting close to home, stay with me. The first step to closing that gap is understanding it, and we'll talk more about how to do that in a bit. Sign 2. He's not making time for you. We all know life gets busy. Work, kids, errands. It can feel like there's barely enough time in the day. But when someone truly cares about you, they find a way to make you a priority. So, what does it look like when your husband stops making time for you? It's not just about grand gestures like planning a weekend getaway or fancy dates. It's the little things: checking in with you during the day, sitting down to watch a show together, or even just spending 15 minutes talking before bed. If you're noticing that he's always too busy, or that his free time is spent doing things that don't include you, it can feel like you've been pushed to the bottom of his list. Maybe he's working late more often, but when he's home, he's glued to his phone or gaming. Maybe he's making more plans with friends but forgetting to ask what you'd like to do this weekend. It's not about him being busy, it's about effort. Someone who values you will find ways to fit you into their world, even when life is hectic. But if he's consistently unavailable, it starts to feel like you're living separate lives. And here's the thing: it's not just about the quantity of time. It's the quality. You could spend hours in the same house without really connecting. What you're looking for is intentional time, where he's focused on you and your relationship. If that's missing, it's time to pay attention to what's really going on. For a deeper dive into how to regain his attention and rekindle that connection, check out romancedictionary.com/marriage. You'll find strategies there that can truly turn things around. The link is in the pop-up here and in the description below. Sign 3. There's a lack of physical affection. Affection is one of the simplest, most powerful ways we show love. It doesn't have to be big or dramatic. Sometimes, it's the small gestures that matter the most. A kiss before leaving for work. A hug after a long day. Even a gentle touch on the arm while you're talking. But what happens when that affection fades? If you've noticed that your husband no longer holds your hand, avoids cuddling, or even skips the quick goodbye kiss, it can feel like a huge part of your connection is gone. Let's dig into this a little more. Physical affection isn't just about intimacy in the bedroom. It's about the everyday touches that say, "I see you, I value you, and I want to be close to you." Without it, you can start to feel invisible, like you're just existing alongside each other instead of being bonded together. Now, there could be reasons for this shift. Maybe he's stressed, tired, or dealing with something he hasn't shared with you. But if this lack of affection has become a pattern, and especially if it's paired with emotional distance, it's worth taking seriously. The absence of physical affection often leads to a cycle of hurt feelings. You might stop reaching out because you're afraid of being rejected, and he might pull back even more, creating an even bigger gap. Breaking that cycle starts with recognizing it's there. Sign 4. He's become highly critical. Let's be honest, nobody's perfect. But when criticism becomes constant, it stops feeling like constructive feedback and starts feeling like an attack. If your husband has started nitpicking everything you do, how you talk, how you cook, how you parent, even how you dress, it's hard not to take it personally. It's even harder when it feels like he's focusing only on your flaws and ignoring your strengths. Here's the thing, constant criticism isn't just hurtful. Over time, it can chip away at your self-esteem. You start second-guessing yourself, wondering if you can ever measure up to his expectations. And that's not what a loving relationship should feel like. Criticism often stems from frustration or unhappiness, but that doesn't mean you're the problem. It could be something he's dealing with internally that he's projecting onto you. Understanding that can help you approach this without immediately blaming yourself. But let's be clear, a pattern of constant criticism isn't healthy. If you feel like you're walking on eggshells, try not to set him off. It's time to take a closer look at what's really going on. Sign 5. He's stopped sharing his world with you. Sharing isn't just about words. It's about letting someone into your life, your thoughts, your feelings, your experiences. So, when your husband stops sharing his world with you, it's a big deal. Maybe he used to tell you everything, from the small stuff, like how annoying traffic was, to the big stuff, like his dreams for the future. Now, those conversations are few and far between, or they've stopped altogether. Does he seem closed off when you ask how his day went? Or give one-word answers that shut down the conversation? It's like there's a wall where there used to be a window. This isn't just about talking, it's about connection. When your partner stops sharing with you, it can feel like they're pulling away, leaving you out of a part of their life you used to be included in. Here's the truth, sharing is a two-way street. If he stopped letting you in, it's important to figure out why. Is it stress? Disinterest? Or something else entirely? Recognizing this sign is the first step to understanding, and hopefully, rebuilding, the bridge between you. And speaking of rebuilding the bridge, if you're ready to uncover exactly how to bring back that closeness, don't wait. Visit www.romancedictionary.com/marriage for simple, practical tools to help you get started. It's not just about understanding the problem, it's about building the marriage you both want. The link is in the description below. Alright, we've covered a lot today, and I hope you're walking away feeling a little more empowered. Remember, recognizing these signs isn't the end of the story, it's the beginning of a new chapter for you. If you found this helpful, hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Relationship Reset Academy. We're here for you, and there's so much more to explore. Oh, and if this topic sparks something for you, check out our other videos. We've got a ton of content designed to help you build the relationship you deserve. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.